quick video that I want to share with you today that you might fall in love with. Of course, self-love, right? The word itself, self-love. It's about self, it's about doing things for ourselves, taking care of ourselves. But we underestimate the incredible power of doing things for other people. I'm going to give you some examples. It could feel incredibly beautiful at such a deep level to do things for other people. I'm going to give you a ton of examples, things that I've done, ideas that have come up that I could do, that simple, quick, easy, but they go very deep. The simplest one, I just tell people, like, if I'm working, if I'm doing something and I think of a friend, I think of someone. I'm not one of those people that tries to stay in touch with everyone. I'm not one of those people that makes an effort to stay in touch with every person I've met. I'm just not that kind of. I have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of passions, a lot of things that I want to do, and I don't have a lot of time. So I'm not that kind of person. But when I think of someone, many times I just text them like, hey, I was thinking about you. I hope you're doing amazing. Just wanted to send you a big hug. Love you. Like, whatever comes up, whatever feels natural for me. I don't force it. I don't try to make it sound nicer. Whatever's coming from my heart, I just send it. And many times, they just love it. They appreciate that so much. And it kind of blows my mind that they appreciate that so much. It's pretty cool. It feels nice. Because of course, as human beings, it feels nice to know that someone's thinking about us, that someone has nice, beautiful, loving feelings towards us. It's nice. And someone takes the time to send us a text. So that's beautiful. Another one, if you live with someone, or even if you live near someone, write a silly note. I remember years ago I used to write a ton of like silly notes, get a little piece of tape. I would put it inside the refrigerator, even, okay, this might be kind of nasty to some people, but like the, what's it called, the toilet seat cover, I would put it down, but tape a little note on the inside. When they lifted that up, the note was right there. I would draw like on the toilet paper in the bathroom, the tissues on the kitchen, the paper roll, I don't know what that's called, in the kitchen. I would draw smiley faces, hearts, write I love you, like whatever. You can write little notes all over the place. Even if you don't live with someone, you can go by their house, get a little stone, put a piece of paper right outside the door with a little note that says, I miss you, I love you, I'm thinking of you, hope you're doing amazing, have a beautiful day. Whatever comes up for you, whatever feels good to you, leave that outside of their house. Leave it in their windshield, in their car. Here's another thing. When you rent a movie in Redbox, putting a little note. Some people, you can even leave like a few bucks, like your next movie is on me, right? Leave a little note. Smiley face, hope you have an amazing day, hope you have a beautiful day, whatever. Give someone a hug today. Pass it along, like that movie, pay it forward, right? Leave that for them. You don't know who it's going to, they don't know who it's coming from, so that's even more beautiful. I made that video, I have no idea what I titled that video, I can't remember. If you know, put it down below, please. But doing things for other people without posting it on social media, without telling anyone, kind of like an anonymous act of kindness. It feels so good to you, because here's why. When you do those things, and here's some BS that a lot of people are going to tell you, like, oh, you're just doing that to get attention, you're just doing that to get love, you're doing that because you feel unworthy and you're trying to prove your worth, you're trying to feel. I get that, and sometimes I feel like maybe what I'm doing it from that place. I don't know, I don't have a way of knowing. It just feels good, and I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care what a guru out there online says. Like, if it feels good, yes, maybe a year from now I'll look back and I was like, oh my God, I was doing that entirely from unworthiness, and I was just trying to get love and attention. Okay, then I learned, I moved forward in a different way, but right now, that's where I'm at. That it feels good, I'm gonna do it. So, but here's what I wanted to tell you. When you do those things, you can look back and it just feels incredibly beautiful to realize the person that you're becoming. Because most people don't do these things. And you feel so beautifully proud of who you are and how you are as a person. And remember that one of the exercises that I talk a lot about for self-love is writing in a piece of paper all the beautiful qualities about yourself. Well, guess what? If you're doing this for people, and even anonymously, so you're not expecting anything back, you're not doing it to get something back, that's gonna fulfill you in a way like nothing else. Like nothing else. So like I said, sometimes here's what I do. I record a little like silly video for someone using like a Snapchat filter, like a silly filter. You can find silly pictures online. Actually, so this is what I do a lot of. I have like really silly like jokes for birthdays. So when I get a notification that, and like nowadays I'm not on Facebook much at all, but when I see a notification that it's someone's birthday, I actually send them like a very silly picture and a birthday wish. But that little extra step that 98.5% of people won't do, of adding a little extra, right? That extra picture, make them laugh on their birthday, make them feel a little more special on their special day, make them laugh, realize that I took the extra time to find the picture, to put it there, to send it to them. It makes them feel special, it makes them feel beautiful, it makes them feel great. So with tiny things that could take 20 freaking seconds, you can make someone's day 10% better. And that feels delicious. It feels beautiful. It feels amazing. So there's countless numbers of ideas of things that you can do. I like that random acts of kindness, like the little like red box thing. You can do, so I know people that do art, they paint stones, paint different things. You can leave it out on a beach, on a park, and leave a little note. Whoever finds it, if you love it, please take it with you. Keep it. And you can emphasize like, if you love it, because I want someone who loves it to have this. I've done a little bit of that. I paint stones, not much at all, every once in a while, and I've left some just for people to pick if they love it. There are so many things, like I've surprised friends with letters, like actual letters, not an email, text, or Facebook Messenger message, or an Instagram DM, like an actual piece of paper I found through their friends or siblings. I found their mailing address. I hope that's not creepy. No, but it's like really close friends, so it wouldn't be creepy. And I just send them letters. I remember a friend of mine who coached me for a while. I reached out to him for some support. On his birthday, I sent, on 5 different days, I sent 5 different letters, right? So like maybe like a week. So I live in Massachusetts at the time. He is in California. So like probably about 5 days before his birthday. And I sent one every day. So let's say like Monday, I go to the post office, send letter number 1. Tuesday, letter number 2. Wednesday, letter number 3, then 4 or 5. So day after day, he kept getting letter after letter. On his birthday week, he got 5 different letters from a friend, all very meaningful. They were actually kind of like drawings and things. Like I took time to do that. I was incredibly grateful for the support that he gave me through the coaching and through the friendship and everything. And here's what I did. I reached out to his wife. I told her, what do you think about this idea? What if we reach out to the closest people in his life, right? Family, friends, only the closest people. Ask them to shoot a little like short video. It could be funny, silly, or very touching, like wishing him a happy birthday. You can all send it to me. I'll put it together in a video and send it back to him on his birthday. Or I send it back to her and she showed it to him on his birthday. He loved it. He loved it. It was such a meaningful thing that we all took the time to do that, and that we did that for him on his birthday. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful, like being able to impact someone in that way. Like so many of us want to change the world. And sometimes we want to do it on a big scale because we want that attention. And it's okay, we all want that. It's okay, right? If you're an entrepreneur, if you or someone who like does work in social media and tries to reach people, it's okay to want that. I'm not saying that you're whatever. It's okay, because I know there's a lot of talk online about trying to make you feel bad for that. We all want that. It's okay. But sometimes that idea of changing the world, we forget that impacting one person, as corny as that sounds, and everyone's saying that, and maybe sometimes maybe many people don't mean that, but one person, like the impact that we had on him that week, that day, that will change him as a person, like, and that will inspire him to be kind and loving to someone else in his life. And it's just a ripple effect. It doesn't stop. Even if you think it stops, even if that person is having a horrible week, and if that person is an asshole to everyone for that week, that experience will stay with them. And it's a little seed that will germinate and slowly over time create a gorgeous, beautiful tree. I use a germinate analogy a lot. But it will come out and it will impact other people. It's impossible for it not to have an effect. And if it's coming from here, it will have a beautiful effect. So this is way longer than I expected it to be, but a lot wanted to come out, I guess. But I really hope that helps. If you have any other ideas, please post them down below so that anyone who watches this video in the future can benefit from your idea. Because of course there's 10 more that I can think of, but this video will be like a friggin' hour. But please don't underestimate the power of doing things for other people to cultivate more love. Because the idea of self-love, whatever kind of love flows through you, it's impacting you. So if that love is coming from you and going to family, friends, neighbors, anyone that you touch, that love is coming through you, flowing through you, it's gonna impact you. Of course it is, in a beautiful, amazing, gorgeous way. So I hope that helps. If you want more ideas for self-love, to cultivate self-love, I'll put the link down below for my resources, very powerful tools and exercises. I truly hope this helps. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel so these videos can reach more people and impact more people in a beautiful way. I hope you have an amazing day, and if you want to check out more videos and go deeper, check out one of these videos, and I'll see you there. Have an amazing day.